So recently, I just got my first client testimonial video, and there were a lot of opportunities for me to actually get a client testimonial video a bit earlier, which I did not utilize as well. So in this video, I'm going to just have a conversation on how to get a client testimonial video and just how to make sure that you don't miss an opportunity on getting a client testimonial when you get the chance. So if you're new here, I'm Sarah Mwanguzi. I run a social media marketing agency based from Uganda. And on this channel, I give an update about the progress of my agency and insights that I've managed to get from the agency space that can apply to any agency owner in Africa or basically businesses, online businesses in general. So if you're new here and you're running an agency or an online business in general, hit the subscribe button to keep updated when I post new videos. I want to have a conversation on how to get your first client testimonial video. So recently, I just got a testimonial video from one of my clients. And one thing that I've realized from this, that I could have got a testimonial or testimonials a bit earlier had I applied some of the things that I'm going to share in this video. So one of the things is not to delay to request a testimonial from your client. There are a lot of things that happen during your journey with a new client. You cannot predict what is going to happen next. So the key here is to request for a testimonial the moment you see any sort of result coming in when you're working with a client. Maybe, for example, you're running paid ads for this client and they receive leads coming through their system, leads coming through and people calling for their service. Perhaps they have not had this experience having this number of leads coming through maybe in a week or in 2 weeks. And at that moment, when you see any sort of result, any sort of positive trend, request for a testimonial from a client. A testimonial video is something that is really valuable that you can have for your business. So request for that testimonial video the moment you see any sort of result coming in for that client. So the other point is to pay the price to get a testimonial from your client. Basically, a testimonial video, as I've said, is very valuable for your business. It is very valuable for your marketing and your next steps going forward. So the key here is to pay the price to get that testimonial. If it means you're putting in your transport or putting in your effort to move from your place and to go to the client's office and actually request a testimonial from them, that is a price you have to pay. If it means for you to schedule a late meeting, maybe after their work, to request a testimonial from them, that is a price that you have to pay to get that testimonial. So the key here is the testimonial should not find you in your comfort zone. It finds you when you're pushing for it, because basically the client would not be so moved to or pushed to come and give you the testimonial. So you have to craft ways to pay the price for you to get that testimonial from the client. The third point is to be prepared what you're going to ask or the questions that you're going to frame to get that testimonial, structuring the entire testimonial, how it's going to be. And that can include a few points along the questions that you're going to ask, that maybe you're giving the client guidelines that is something that they could mention. It depends on the client that you're dealing with. If a client is very free-spoken or someone needs ideas, basically you want a testimonial that is going to market you. So it is important that you get the points that you want to put across from the testimonial. Some clients, basically, they know you've delivered great results, but they do not have what to say at that moment. So you giving them having structured questions and a few points that maybe they could not miss out, just to remind them of something that you would want them to mention, something that you offered. It would be a great idea when requesting for that testimonial. Then also in preparing that testimonial, it is helpful to avoid taking chances when you reach that point of getting that testimonial, because this is one opportunity that you're going to get to receive something valuable from that client. So it is important not to take chances, that you have your camera and it's set and everything is set for you to get that testimonial. Basically, structuring yourself, how you're going to talk to the client, request for the testimonial, the question that you're going to point out in the testimonial, and a few points that the client is going to follow through while giving you the testimonial. Then the fourth point, which is so important, yet it is so easy to neglect, is being aggressive in getting this testimonial. As I've said, that the testimonial is very important for your business. It takes your business to the next level. It takes your paid ads and you acquiring clients to the next level. So it is important to be aggressive when getting that testimonial. And what I mean by that, you could reach, maybe you're physically present with the client, you've offered good results, and you're in a position where you can get a testimonial and you request a testimonial from the client, and maybe the client is can record the testimony, is not pushing it off, but maybe is dragging it, say, maybe can we do it next week, or maybe can you give me time to think about it, or something like that. If, of course, not pushing it beyond how the lengths you should push it, but like you're closing a client on a sales call, even in that case, being aggressive in finding a way to really close them to record on that. Basically, of course, you have to be, you have to have boundaries on how you be aggressive in this. You do not go overboard, but it is important too that if the opportunity is there for you to get a testimonial, be aggressive to get it if the opportunity is there. All in all, just to summarize the points, one is don't delay to request a testimonial the moment you see any sort of results. Second is pay the price to get that testimonial. Third is be prepared when you're going for that testimonial, so that if the opportunity comes, you don't take chances to lose that opportunity. Then the fourth is just be aggressive when you're going for that testimonial. If the opportunity is there, just go for it and receive that testimonial. So remember to subscribe, and thank you for those that have been commenting. Keep commenting and liking this video. And if you're running an agency and you're in Africa, man, just subscribe to this channel. It gives me motivation to keep making content like this, and to keep in touch with you. I'm doing a lot of things in the back end with my agency. So your comments and the likes and the subscriptions are what keeps me coming back to make more content for you guys. But all in all, see you later in the next video.